Hey, everybody, it's Lisa and Lynn. Okay, what?
Yep,
Caitlin?
thank you. Yep, I'll hold. Thank you. Yep.
Caitlin, I thought we were going to do our. Oh, okay.
Yes, Congresswoman. Yes, I'm so glad you took my phone call. Yep. We're calling about, the tax reform that that's currently being debated and discussed. And, Yep. I got your direct number from your assistant. Yep, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. And, the mortgage interest deduction is very important to homeowners. That flood insurance, boy, we had those hurricanes. Were they kind of awful? Yeah. So we got to make sure we protect flood insurance for homeowners and, that mortgage interest deduction when you're talking about tax reform. Yeah, great. Oh, hey, thanks for listening. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Thanks so much. Bye.
Oh, good timing on that call. Wow.
Sorry.
What were you doing, Caitlin?
Well, people think I just show houses.
Right.
Yeah.
You do so much more.
I do so much more. But I'm part of the National Association of Realtors.
Yes.
And we have what we call to action.
Yes, we have call to actions
yeah,
too.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're a NMLS. What's a NMLS? She has NMLS behind her name. What does that mean?
The National. Oh my gosh, on the spot, right? I had a part-time before. The National Licensing System, National Mortgage Licensing System.
Sorry.
I can't believe we're live and I'm goofing that
I
up.
know, that's
Anyway,
terrible.
That's
yes,
right.
That's all right. But no, I mean, obviously there are issues with any budget, whether it's
Yes.
Local, state, or federal,
Right.
that could impact homeowners.
Yes.
And, obviously the mortgage interest deduction is very important when
That's
you're doing
huge.
your taxes
What
every
is
year.
What are some of the, I know on my end, some of the first questions that a client might come in and say, they're like, and they're about that, getting that homeownership because they want, now it's time to itemize their taxes, right?
Yep.
That's a huge thing.
It is huge. And, majority of your taxpayers are homeowners.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you tell those taxpayers, you can't deduct your mortgage interest anymore, that might cause a little problems. Obviously, we're trying to get more federal dollars for all these other projects we want to do. But homeownership, we're trying to protect, their
because
interest.
there's actually legislation right now, right, in the tax reform.
Yes, I mean that's always in there. Obviously they put a lot of things in that budget that they're going to talk about and take out and put in. Yeah. But if nobody says anything,
right,
they'll just say, oh well, nobody cares.
Right, and so it takes professionals like NAR, the National Association of Realtors. It takes people like ours, like I'm in NAM, which is the National Association of Mortgage Professionals, Brokers, Bankers, Small Business. Yep, exactly. So it takes all of us calling congressmen, women, senators,
all that kind of stuff. So, so if you are on my Facebook page, you'll see I changed my profile picture to kind of frame that, that I'm part of the call to action and to protect home ownership. So we do a lot of stuff besides just showing houses and driving around and looking at houses.
Right. And I always think as people work with people too, I always think, you're out and you want to be great at your job, right, too, but there's something so much more than just being part of, like, I'm sitting in our studio, right? Sitting, Caitlin wasn't really happy with my studio temperature, so I'm going to work on that.
But it's nice outside.
It is.
It's really nice outside, yeah.
But we're just, so being outside of taking loan applications, showing houses, when you're really vested in your career, it's doing things, and we would encourage even homeowners, right?
Absolutely.
To do that call to action, to call.
Exactly. Let them know.
Let your people know, your voters, right? You vote them in, you vote them out. They actually listen to your opinion.
They do, absolutely, because one of the main benefits of home ownership when it comes to April 15th is that mortgage interest deduction. So you want to make sure that stays in place, and I'm sure it will. Right. But you always you can't assume
that somebody else is going to do it for you.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, so we're not just a realtor and a, mortgage lender. We are professionals in our industries.
Yeah, right. Just like flood insurance, right? We were just talking about that too. So that's another one, and how that is something that is deemed by legislation. Yep, exactly. And so that's just another topic, and that's obviously we feel that I think people think we only feel that on the coastal areas, right? But no, right here in Iowa, we all probably know somebody that was affected.
South Duff.
And South Duff here in Ames. I remember the day I couldn't get to work to actually take my NMLS test.
Yes.
So.
I know. I had to go out in the country and back around. It was the craziest 1993. July 1993. That was kind of nuts. Right. Or was it June? I think it was July.
I think you're right. I think it was July.
Yeah, but it was a bright sunny day and you couldn't get anywhere because it was flooded.
Because it was flooded.
Yeah, so flood insurance is a big deal. So is your mortgage interest deduction. And so, you know, when you see, you know, when I see your name, I see that.
NMLS?
Yeah.
My NMLS?
NMLS.
My NMLS.
And behind my name is CRS and GRI.
Yeah, GRI. Isn't that something electrical?
That's a GFI.
Oh!
Yes. That's a ground fault interrupter.
Okay.
Yes. And I
What
didn't
kind of-
know
what
that
kind
until I
of-
got into real estate. I didn't know what that meant. GFI. Oh, it's
So what kind of interrupter are you, GRI?
well, well, you know, on my first grade report card, Mrs. Hortman wrote on there, she interrupts. Literally, yes.
I'm really glad you got your GRI then.
Yeah, I am too, because I interrupt a lot. And I still do as an adult. I'll just jump into conversations. So people that know me know that.
Right,
Sorry.
So what does it really stand for?
It really stands for Graduate of Realtor Institute. So it's kind of the foundation of when you become a realtor and the classes you take and the professionalism and learning, you know, the foundation of your business.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of starts you, kind of grounds you in that business. And then there are so many other designations that you can get, and you can kind of choose to expand that on all different types of subjects. Yeah. I chose to do CRS, which is Council of Residential Specialists.
Oh.
So we're probably one of the largest and most active of the designations.
Yeah.
We're very active nationally and internationally. And let me tell you, our president this year, Lee Brown from North Carolina, she's pretty awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she sent me a video yesterday talking about the
oh, she's not the Southern draw.
She's from North Carolina. Yes.
That.
Yes. She's pretty spunky.
That's awesome.
Yes.
You're kind of spunky. Maybe you'll be up there someday.
We'll see.
Yeah. So I was gonna say. So on that note, so how do you say this, Kaylin? How do you all say? If you're watching, how do you say this?
It's Realtor. Realtor. It's not Realtor.
Realtor?
No. Wrong answer.
No.
There are no toaster bells. You're a realtor.
Realtor.
Yes, exactly. You're not a realtor. There's no A there. See, there's no A there.
Oh, there is no.
And it's not reality. And it's not realty.
You maybe have your own reality show.
We do. We do have a reality show. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. It's not as exciting as some other ones.
No, but actually, that's one of the most mispronounced words.
That's so funny. Realtor. Right. There is no A. Like everybody look. No
A. Right. Huh. So it's real estate. So I think maybe they make it realtor, real estate. Yeah. But it's realtor.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. So on that note too. So how do you spell mortgage, Kaylin?
MORTGAGE.
Oh, good job.
I know. I was good at spelling.
That's like one of the most misspelled words. That
how does people spell it?
They forget the first G. They just put T.
Mortgage.
Yeah. They don't do the two G's.
Interesting.
That's some just intro trivia for all of you.
Yeah. Well, Mrs. Hortman was good at teaching me spelling too, even though I interrupted her all the time. So that's what we do sometimes when we're not at the office. We're at a convention or we're at class. Well, we're improving our. Well, we talked about that. We were both at class at the same day. We're just continuing our profession and earning.
I think you're always learning. You're learning stuff. We're keeping current on current trends, on current legislation, on current things that affect what we do for a living, and affect how our people are able to buy a house or do anything like that.
Oh, exactly. So, yep. So it's continuous quality improvement.
Continuous. We should have that designation.
CQI. Yeah. Well, I have a friend that actually taught that, so I've taken his classes. So
maybe that'd be a fun one.
Yeah. It would be. So CQI, continuous quality improvement.
We're CQIers.
Yeah, we are. So we're CRSs, GRIs, and NMLS. I can't do yours.
NMLS. We're NMLS. I'm an NMLS.
And I'm a realtor. And I'm also a little warm, so I think we need to
probably end this because she's starting to
I'm just respire. Yeah.
Just listening.
Thanks for listening today. And remember, we do those calls to actions to protect your rights in home ownership.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions on what that legislation is, or have any questions on how to contact your congressman or woman or your senator, we definitely have that information really handy. So
absolutely do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely do.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.